I'm not even going to say the title of this one. A round of applause to my friend who recently got a supervisor position, which opened up the gateways for me to apply, put effort, and or work towards the position that she was leaving, which was a leadership position, something that I had been fighting for a long period of time. At this time, however, I had put my 1 month notice already to come to Austin, Texas. So to conduct myself, to apply myself to get that position wasn't necessarily something I wanted to do within that time frame, because I already knew I was going to get out of it. So there was not much of a point to try, which I was in a different mind space back then. And the swirling thoughts of maybe I should stay. I can add this to my resume, make even more money than I'm making right now. Oh, man. That was on the table, even though I was already convicted out that I would be going to Austin at that time. But let's say I don't have the apartment in Austin, that I haven't gotten the insurance ahead of time, that I haven't purchased the seminar ticket in downtown already. Would I have given moving to Austin a delay? Maybe. That's really valid. Then I thought back again. Well, why do I want to go to Austin? This was during the time where she had gotten the position. Shout out her, applaud. She had gotten the position, and I can go and try and get that position. You know, I'm thinking to myself, like, why do I even want to go to Austin? And then it hits me. There's a specific time frame where I traveled for work. We arrived in Indiana, and I saw nothing but green. And my nervous system felt calm. I felt happier. And I just thought, like, this is experiencing life, like stepping out of your shell, you know, like getting out. And then I come back to California. And when we landed in Indiana, it was nothing but green looking out the window. We're coming back to California, and I can hear the pilot. We're arriving in Ontario in T-minus 5 minutes. Stay in your seatbelts. I look out the window, and it's nothing but dirt and gravel, and it's hot. And in that moment, I thought to myself, I'm stepping into a place that I can't grow anymore. I'm excited to be my own. I'm excited to be on my own. I'm excited to experience a new version of myself, hoping to get away from this environment and to go somewhere else where I know and feel convicted that my people are here. If we play out the thought experiment of me getting this position, that's just me thinking, why would I want to go to Austin, right? But let's say I don't decide to go to Austin, and I have these internal thoughts of knowing that I should be there, but I don't decide to go because I just, resume, money, this, that. All right. If we play out this thought experiment of me getting this position, how long would it have taken me to get tired of it? A few weeks, maybe less. Because that money that I would have made would have dropped me back to normal after a couple weeks. I return back to baseline after the checks are hitting different. Tired of the new responsibilities and stretching myself thin again, only to want more for myself. Wishing I would have made the move to Austin instead. So yeah, I could have gotten that position. Maybe not. Maybe my manager was pissed off at me. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe I wasn't even suited for the position anymore. Would that have been worth it? Because what if I didn't even get it? I don't think so. I don't think it would have been worth it. And during that time, people are getting promoted. Things are shifting in the business. The sense came up that I'd be missing out or losing something, which, yeah, I would be losing something. I would be missing something. Because anytime you decide to make one decision, you miss out on 1,000 other possibilities. So yes, the job sounds nice. Yes, it would look great on my resume. Yes, I can stick around the peers that I fucking love. But believing in myself has a much larger payoff, even if I fail. The potential for excellence has a higher payoff than great at the mundane, mediocre, average, and regular, which would be to conform. Conforming guarantees you don't exceed to greatness. Risking guarantees nothing, but you're more likely to hit it big by risking something of value than shedding your authenticity for a high-paying job that calls for you to conform rather than embrace who you actually are. Conforming guarantees you don't exceed to the level of greatness you expect of yourself. Risking, like consistency, guarantees nothing. Just because you're consistent doesn't mean you're going to hit it big. But if you don't remain consistent, you're guaranteeing that you won't hit it big. You're more likely to attain glory at the end for risking something of value rather than conforming to the level others expect of you. A high-paying job that calls for you to place a mask over your face can pay millions, but you'll still feel empty inside, wishing you can make nothing, being freely you. And unfortunately, someone who's wired like me, like, why I gotta be wired this way, you know? Or why do we have to be wired this way, you know? Because if you're listening to this, you probably think the same way. Why do we gotta why can't we, like, obviously I'm just joking. Like, I love who I am. But this is the approach that we need to take throughout life, you know? Because I'd rather take the latter approach. I'd rather be making nothing and feeling free, which I'm making nothing right now, but I'm free. And you know what? Sometimes it's a little sad, but other times I'm grateful to be here wholeheartedly. And honestly, by this action, like quitting my job, saying goodbye to my family, and packing my bags for Austin is literal proof that I believe in myself, because I'm actually doing the fucking thing. I'm actually moving and choosing my own free will, my own inner complexity, my own inner conviction and belief that it will go right, regardless of all the meandering, cynical takes that I hear from others that it could go wrong. I wouldn't bet against me. TLDR, and this is lesson number 2. Choose conviction, not conformity. This one's fire, bro. I love this.